Hello everybody, my name's Edson and welcome back to a brand new episode on the TimeShot SMP. I'm obsessed with this server at the minute. I think you probably saw like a massive influx in like the buildings just being built and everything when the server initially launched, but I was not one of them. I was very much like, I'm hyped, I'm very hyped, I'm very like wanting to play on the server, but the sort of obsession is like slowly built up, and now I just like all I want to do is play on TimeShot. And it's obviously like 2 weeks after it's launched. I think like it was just like, I don't know what it is, but somehow the hype was like a slow building thing, and now I'm just like completely obsessed. Anyway, I've started in here because I haven't really shown this off. This is the Pantheon, is it called? And this is like a community build that I think mainly in Asia led off with, and a few other people helped. I think I'm getting that correct. I may be getting it wrong. It's not done, I don't think. I'm sure there's going to be more stuff in here. I'm sure there's going to be more things off here underneath. I'm not entirely sure. There's definitely going to be more added, but the base structure of the building is done. And the reason that I'm over here is I want to actually start. Well, to start off with, I'm going to pop my anvil down here because I am actually going to be using an anvil, so I may as well leave that there. Start using these. I'll go and place a new anvil there if these break as well. And I'm going to check here for any decent books. So what I want to do is I want to start chiseling away at that mountain. So I want to attempt a tiny bit of enchanting. I did see on my book, protection, that's alright, but the power 3 will make it cost more, and efficiency is not a book that you really struggle to come by. I did see I've got an efficiency 4 there, and I'm going to risk it. Crap. That's not what I wanted. I may not use that. Damn it. I was hoping it was just going to be efficiency 4. See, Depth Strider, I kind of want to do that. A Depth Strider 3 book is really good. That's definitely something I want on my boots. So yeah, I'm going to start slowly working towards the enchantment. I know that this Skelly farm is done, and I think Pudsey worked on this, but I can't figure, for the life of me, I can't figure out how it works. It's similar to Fabe's, but I don't know how it's... So, like, that looks open to me. That looks open. There's, like, a gate. What's... So, are they falling down? They're fighting each other. I think that's because one of them could see me and they started shooting me. They don't seem to be falling down. Then I can... So, now they're falling down. So, the gate up, not down. So the gate up means the gate's open. Down means it's not. Right. So they're going to come in here. I need to not stand too close because otherwise they're hurting each other. And then I can AFK mode, which will just kill them as soon as they drop, I think. And it's not on AFK mode. Otherwise, although they are dying at the minute. Otherwise they would be dying. I don't know. The Crusher, that's what Fabe had in his old base. I can't for the life of me figure it out. They just seem to be killing it. That's killed him. I don't know what's killing them. So there's a block appears there. Right. Let's undo that. See, that doesn't undo... No, it does. Right. Let's see if they build up and don't kill each other now. For the life of me, I can't understand how this works. And then that is the Crusher mode, which means they'll become one hit, I would imagine. I think. Maybe. See, the Crusher mode is what Fabe had in his Skelly spawner in TimeShot Season 1, and that's all he had though, so it was very easy to understand. The gate thing gets me. Although, like, they should just drop down anyway, regardless. Although I think because it's in spawn chunks, maybe that's why they've put the gate there. Yeah, that'll be why the gate's there. Yeah, I understand that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off. I'm going to grab... I think I've only got 1 or 2, but I'm going to make a few more, actually. Actually, I don't think I've got any blaze powder. Maybe there's some in the community chest? I'm going to make a few health potions. I can't be bothered with the punching them to death or using my sword or anything. I'm just going to use the old health potion trick and finish them off that way. Hopefully they go down to 1 hit. Maybe they don't. I mean, we'll soon find out. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to make a load of health potions. You guys will join me back when I've gone AFK for half an hour to an hour or something. I might actually try playing Overwatch for a little bit while I'm just AFK in here. So I'm going to AFK. I'm going to let them all build up, and then we'll try the Crusher mode and see if we can... I'm hoping they're 1 hit. We'll have enough health potions to finish them off regardless, because I'll probably have like 8 or 9 health potions or something. But I kind of want to, obviously, hopefully, not have to use like all of them, and just see how much XP we get. And then we'll start enchanting, hopefully getting... I don't mind if I get I kind of want an efficiency 5. We can obviously, if we get an efficiency 4 shovel, get an efficiency 5 from that. I think I'm not too concerned about the shovel or the spade from locking out, because the only enchantments we want are Unbreaking 3 and efficiency 5 before we slap mending on it. It's more the pickaxes that you need to be careful with locking out, because as soon as you add Silk Touch and Fortune, adding the mending box, sometimes it's locked it out depending on how you've added the enchantments on and whether the books that you've added the enchantments on have had extra enchantments on. It can like lock out the trade eventually, or lock out the combination. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab... Let's make 4 lots of them, maybe. Smelt a wee bit of that. And you guys will join me back. Hopefully we've been FK and we've got a load of those... oh, we've already got glass. A load of those skelly bobs built up, ready to die. So I'll speak to you guys in a little bit. So there's a slight change of plan. First off, let's kill these. I have tested this once and it does actually work as I've planned. So you do that. You get deafened. 1 or 2 die. And then there you go. And the XP just keeps on coming. And all the stuff should filter into here. There you go. There's still some XP that like gets stuck up there. You kind of have to jump just to grab it. Because I think it slightly glitches into the hopper. This should, theoretically, about 30 levels. Ow. There we are. Okay. Holy crap. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think anything's really worthwhile at the minute. A load of those. I'll get rid of all of them in here in a minute. But what I've done is I've actually tried to put infinity on here from a book, and it locked out. I can't put infinity on here, so this bow is now pretty much useless to me. I want infinity on it, so I've managed to put the 1 infinity bow that I found, combine it with some others, and we do have now a punch 2, power 5, unbreaking 3 infinity bow with mending on for 9, and I'm just going to see if flame is possible. Flame is possible, so we can actually have flame on here, and that means it is the best bow you could possibly get. It's got unbreaking 3 on, so it lasts forever. Oh, well, it lasts for ages. You've got mending on, so you can constantly mend it. You've got infinity, so you only need 1 arrow. I always have 16 though for some reason whenever I have infinity. Power 5, which is the biggest. Punch, so it knocks people back, and that punch 2 is the most. And flame, so it sets people on fire. Now I did post in the chat saying that this now won't have. I can't get infinity on this bow. Does anyone want it? And it was basically just first come first serve. Taught said sure, why not? I'll have it. So I'm gonna go and take that to Taught now. Yeah, I want to name this bow as well, but oh no, it's not too bad. I want to name it Boop. I don't know. I just like Boop. it's like the ding when like it hits people, but I like to say Boop when I hit them with a bow. So I want to name it Boop. So I need 32 levels for that. But I have obviously, instead of getting a shovel, I have kind of defeated the purpose of why I actually went down there for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not get a shovel yet. I've now actually made the perfect bow, but we've got now the perfect bow in the game, and I'm looking forward to using that. So I need to grab a chest and a sign. Where would the wood be? There we go. Oh, there's no... Damn it! I've got a sign, but I need some wood. Maybe there's some wood in, like, this chest? There's a chest there. Sweet. Okay. And then, sorry if you guys can hear anything. You might be able to hear some building work outside. It's because we've got building work happening outside. Hopefully you can't, though. And I'm just going to go and take this to Taught. This is Taught's plot. As I said, first come, first serve. So... I think people know this is Taught's, but enjoy. Boop. There we go. That is now Taught's. There we are. Okay, so we now have the best bow in the game. I do obviously still want to name it, like I say, but it is what it is. I did take a load of mending books out of the shop just in case. I was going to be combining loads of stuff. I don't know what my current... Oh no, we still got Depth Strider to get. So I am going to do a bit more AFK and stuff before my stream tonight. Interestingly enough, in my stream tonight, I'm actually going to set up I'm hoping to anyway, a villager breeder somewhere that direction. I may actually go and scout out. Now, I know we're not getting loads done today, but I just... I don't know, like we had such a productive last episode. I was planning on doing some enchanting, but hold on. I did put the diamonds in myself, sort of thing, just so I sort of knew what I had. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly scout out a quick location for that. I'm not entirely sure where I do want to build this breeder, but I want it to be that direction somewhere, because I think that's far enough from the villages, and I don't think there's a village in that location. And in the desert, I don't think many people are planning on building in the desert. Whereas if I build that direction, that's more likely people who are actually going to build there. I always struggle to get up here now. I need to build a path. Like, I need to actually build the path up. I need to get terraforming, but like I said, I need that. I need to do some enchanting to get that shovel. I'm thinking back here somewhere. Get some torches. There we go. Right, let's have actually no, let's get the... Where are you? Come here. Be useful. Let's go. He's really quick to say that he's a mule. But I didn't actually know, interestingly enough, when you actually breed mules, which you can only, like, they don't spawn in the game, you can only get them via breeding donkeys and horses. Now, they're essentially the same as donkeys. Like, you can add a saddle on it, you can add a chest on it. Nothing different. The only difference is it acquires traits from the horse. So, if you have a horse that's really fast, the mule will be a lot faster than the donkey. If you have a horse with a lot of hearts, the mule will have naturally a lot more hearts. If you have a horse that jumps high, the mule will naturally jump higher than... And obviously I'm saying naturally, it will jump, it will be faster, it will have more hearts naturally than the donkey that you're breeding it with. So it acquires traits. So like you can actually get a mule to suit your needs more. So like this one was quite a fast horse, but it wasn't like it had like a decent amount of hearts. So actually this has got 1 heart extra than the donkey. Actually, no, I think it may have been 2 hearts. 1 or 2 hearts extra. It's definitely 1, maybe 2. And it's a lot faster than the donkey. So I'm actually quite happy with this. So I'm thinking, like, here? It's like a perfect flat area. It'll be loaded in. So I'm thinking somewhere here. So what we need is, we need... So that... can be the water. We can add things there. And we can do it like that. So that's essentially where the farm's going to be. It's going to be bigger, obviously. But that will still be loaded in just back here. And it's only temporary. Like I say, like I can move the village. Like villager breeders are so easy to move. And I don't think there is a village within the distance. I can't remember off the top of my head what the distance is. But it's like 100, I don't know, 100, 200 blocks or something. But it's definitely a good 200 blocks away. Maybe even more. So I'm certain that village won't be loaded in, which is good. Which means it won't affect it, and it should be pretty quick to get them to start breeding. Like once they start breeding, I'm going to try and set that up in my stream tonight, and that's going to be my goal for the stream. Maybe do a bit more AFK before then, so I can actually. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that's going to be for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hopefully try. I haven't really got much time left. So what I am actually going to do is I am going to go AFK for a little bit longer at the skeleton farm, and we're going to come back and see what we can get from the bookshop. So I'm going to go AFK for about an hour or something. I don't know how long I've got. May not even have an hour, but I'm going to go AFK for a little bit longer. No, actually, no, we will actually have to end off because I do need to record another episode after this. So that'll probably be for the next episode. It's not been the most productive, but like I say, it is what it is. I've just been testing out a few things with the books and everything. I think in the next episode, what I need to do is because I want the entrance to be here, so I need to build some. And I'm thinking I want the path to like come down here, but I want it to come down here and then sort of like hook a left and then go down here and then like go across here a little bit and then come down, slowly work its way down to here and have like a bridge here that goes across. So I think I need to sort of work out where that path's going to go, whether it's going to be elevated or not, and sort of chip away a bit of the map. Well, I'm certain it's going to be elevated actually, but I need to try and work out a bit of a path design. So that may be the next episode. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know we've not been as productive as in the last episode. The last episode is probably the most productive I've had. But obviously we do now have the best bow in the game, which knocks the... Because I do have a list. Like, I know, I'm obsessed with lists. And I just dropped my pen. No! I do have a... Oh, gosh. First kill. So... I do have a list of like everything that I want. I can quickly get this list up. Where is it? There we go. So we've got the ideal helmet, the ideal chest, legs, boots. I always have 2 swords. I don't have looting on, like, because I have like a killing sword and I have a looting sword normally. I normally have a sword with all of the stuff on. I never have fire aspect on my sword. I don't like that. I prefer to get the XP from cooking it. And half the time it backfires and the thing like attacks me and sets me on fire. So I have knockback on my normal sword, like my day-to-day sword, and then the one that I use for like harvesting mobs or harvesting animals, I use looting on. The pickaxes I always go with 3 for the same thing. Like they're all different purposes. I have a work pick, which is just efficiency 5. The other one has Silk Touch on, so I can obviously Silk Touch stuff, and then obviously Fortune 3 as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've actually added 2 extra things to the list that I normally wouldn't. I'm going to go for a shield with Unbreaking 3 and Mending on it, and same with the hoe, just so I have all of the tools that I need. So yeah, we've got number 1 on the list. Just picked up my pen to cross it off. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 things we need to enchant, I have 1 done. Obviously, I need to name this, and I named all of my tools like Ed Bow, Ed Shovel, Ed Helmet, like last season. But I actually want like some good and interesting names for them. So like this one, I'm going to call Boop, because I always like to say Boop when I shoot someone, like Boop. So I want to name this Boop, and I want to try and think of a cool name for all of the things. So if you've got any name suggestions for any armor and stuff like that, don't call it like the sword, like or suggest like a sword name of like the Elite Slayer 9274. I don't hate those names. Or like Swift Justice or stuff like that. It makes me cringe and want to facepalm, honestly. Like, you need a funny name, not something that actually makes you cringe. So name suggestions, hit me up with them, and I shall speak to you guys in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you leave it a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.